The Smoker, as a special infected in Left 4 Dead 2, specializes on distance and kind of sort of pulling someone away from the group that kind of shouldn't be away from them. And I think some people don't really see the Smoker as that, so I kind of want to just input my 2 cents, maybe help some people out in understanding the class a little bit. First things first, you gotta understand about the Smoker, use the environment. A good example is this generator right here. I'm using it to block the shots of the incoming survivor, and all the while, I'm doing massive, massive amounts of damage to this poor guy. He just healed, he's upset. Alright, the next kind of area, kind of sort of still in hard rain, is this ledge area right outside the elevator. This is, I believe, on the return through the sugar mill. And this ledge right here, devastating. The parish has a lot of really big holes in the middle of the bridge. Those holes are amazing for smoker pulls. Basically, every area on this bridge has a ledge. If you are a charger, you can charge somebody off. If you're a jockey, you can, just easily just walk them off. With the thing about the smoker, you have to use these inner ledges to really get any effect with them. Because otherwise, you're just going to be really, just assisting the other teammates. Another good example of environment, using this hallway. Distance is what really matters for the smoker in the end. Another perfect example of using the environment to your advantage is the smoker pull right here done by my teammate. He's using this HVAC unit to block the incoming shots. The only reason that Francis got out of that pull was because he got the tongue shot, and that was just game over after that. Another good example of environment, pulling someone to the back of these houses in hard rain. Going back to hard rain here. It's really, really good because there's just so much ground to cover in a short amount of time. By the time this person gets back here to me, I've already downed his teammate, and now he's got to sit there and also stand this long, drudging amount of water that just has no end. Alright, going to dead air here, this isn't really necessarily a good spot, but I kind of like this spot from this person. This air vent right here, it's a good little pull away, and also kind of distractor, so that way a hunter can come in, or a jockey can come in, really get some damage in. So, all of this being said about the environment, you also have to take into consideration that sometimes you have to put yourself onto the main path. Sometimes there's going to be a survivor that's running forward ahead of a tank, and you just have to stop this guy. Sometimes there's going to be a double survivor team that has just maybe outrun a charger or something, and you and a jockey have to stop this guy. You just have to remember, sometimes it's good to use the environment, sometimes it's good to just get on the path and actually, hit these people with all you have, because most of the time, it only takes a few hits for them to really go down. And look at this, I stopped the person that was going forward, and now the tank, the hunter, and the jockey have basically successfully taken out this entire team by themselves, and I'm just over here assisting in the corner. So with all that being said, realistically, the environment in general is just good all around for any special infected, but I feel like the smoker himself plays just a little bit more into the environment than the other special infected. Another example, this poor Bill, he got fucking stuck back here, and they can't really do anything, so they're just leaving him. But as a smoker, I can just pull him off that ladder, really teach him, hey, you got a guy back here, you help him. Now let's talk about combos for a second. A good smoker jockey combo with the spitter is always good. You'll at least get one, maybe two people with that. But a good, really, really good combo, I think, with the smoker is the boomer. You pull someone towards you, you do that damage, and then at the same time the boomer comes in, vomits, and now they're being swarmed. Absolutely decimated with zombies. Speaking about the boomer's vomit just for a second, I'm pretty sure on top of the visual distortion that it does for the survivors, it also does mess with the auditory sounds that you will sometimes hear. And this does kind of throw a wrench in some of the survivors' plans, because sometimes they will mix up certain sounds for others, and that gives you kind of an opportunity to just come up behind them and wham wham wham, thank you ma'am. Another really good area for a good smoker boomer combo is this ladder climb up right here on Hard Rain. It doesn't really seem like it is, but if you get the last person to go up and none of their teammates are around, it's gonna be painful, just like its name describes here. It's gonna be really bad. And you know, this poor guy, he gets boomed, he doesn't know what's going on, and his teammate over there goes back to help him, got jockeyed. Couldn't do anything about it. Boomer is the rock solid arm of the team. And paired with a smoker, a witch, spitter, a little bit of fire, that's it. That's the combo. That's the combo. But if you really want to talk about the combo to end all combos with the smoker, it's the charger. The charger can combo with basically any of the others and still do a phenomenal job. The charger is the strong arm, the right hand, so to speak, of the entire team. Whatever the charger does, usually the other special infected will follow him. If the charger goes in, there's a damn assurance that the jockey and the smoker will also go in behind him and mop up really easily, along with maybe, I don't know, spitter. And this specific ledge grab is just something I just want to point out because some people just don't do it as smoker. Get on top of the railing, make sure your smoker is on top of the railing, pull the first person that comes up to the ladder, and then just let the charger do his thing, and you will be guaranteed an assisted incap on at least one survivor. Alright, let's talk about the smoker's coercion with successful team play with the tank. Alright, first thing, notice where I am on No Mercy. That pipe right there, that's the same pipe you can usually get a really good charge with off the building. It's also really good for pulling survivors down. I don't show an example here, but, you know, it is. It's, like, really good. If they're mid-jump and you catch them with the smoker pull, they're instant capped the minute they touch that floor with you. But conceptually, with the tank and the smoker, you're really just support. You're essentially on the sidelines, like with the spitter and the boomer, and there's nothing really you can do about it because at this point they're hyper focused. They have full visual aid with them, and the survivors are not. They're not waiting around for some tank to just sit here and kill them, and they're not going to wait around for some smoker. But you know, if you can get one of the survivors that is running away from the tank, you will help out your team a lot. You will help out your team a great deal. Just slowing them down for a tank is more than enough. And before I go, I just want to, you know, put this out here in the world of people listening. This is just a video game. Sometimes you will get in situations where you think you're the spitter, but you're actually a smoker, and you're going to spit at the ground. It happens sometimes, you know. It boils down to just realizing you're playing a video game. Look at this. I don't even take my entire distance rule into consideration here, and I've been playing for so long, I'm just in a literal zombie state of thinking. So it's okay, you know, just get wrapped up in the game. You can do that. It doesn't matter what anyone else says. If someone doesn't like you getting, you know, wrapped up in the game, and you know, sometimes you make a mistake, you know, screw them. They're tryharding. You don't have to worry about them. Play your own game the way you want to play. If you want to do something a specific way, do it that specific way. Screw what they think. What are they to you? They're just a random stranger you met in the Left 4 Dead 2 lobby like 2 seconds ago. And now they're talking to you about, oh, you can't do this, this, and this. Don't listen to that. Be your own gamer. Anyway, this is Pick. I'm out.